Alright, so Lil Durk had a problem. As some of you may
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. UwU, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. a tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
go. Come to, of course, you unfortunate. Without guy, you are fake. Luck and me. Are you familiar? You may also that. It will lead, even if it. To castle, the hoe. To castle, if you.
don't want any... All done? Well, be on your way then.
his death. can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods. I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer. Goodbye for now. What is it? Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it. It will summon Torrent has treat him with... pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive, I doubt we... How long will it be before the Tarnished...
feral flame of key.
the computer say, Floyd say, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
50 Cent didn't know this guy was chill like that, as when he was asked what his favorite rappers were, he answered in a surprising way.
I'll go with Snoop Dogg.
Seriously, where the fuck did that come from?
So you've just started a new mage build and you want to be overpowered early. This is a beginner's guide for you. You'll start out with the astrologer class and get the golden seed as your starting item, so you can level up your health flask later. Next we'll need to obtain the best staff. The best staff to get in Elden Ring early on is the Meteorite Staff. I'll be showing you the location in this video, as well as a unique spell called Rock Sling, which kind of acts like a homing missile with an area of effect damage. We'll also be getting this armor set as well, but what's great is that you don't need to kill anything to get any of these items. And the damage you see me doing with my sorceries right now is only at level 8 using the Astrologer class and the Meteorite Staff. But the reason the Meteorite Staff is the best staff to get early in Elden Ring for mages is because it has an S scaling in intelligence, meaning that you'll do a lot more damage with your spells versus any other staff you can get early on in Elden Ring. The S in intelligence scaling means intelligence-based mages will do a lot more damage with all of their sorceries early game. However, the drawback is that the Meteorite Staff cannot be upgraded at all. This means that later on in the game it will be outclassed by other staffs that can be upgraded. And of course I'll have location guides on where to find all of those staffs later on in the game linked below if you're interested. But obviously at the start of Elden Ring, nothing compares to this staff's damage scaling. The Meteorite Staff also does additional damage when casting gravity sorcery spells, like the Rock Fling spell, which we'll also be getting in this video. So to get this staff early on, here's what you need to do. Now if you've not already unlocked the map, there's a guide on how to do that linked below in the description. But from the first step resting spot, you're going to unlock the second and then the third resting spot, and then if you rest there you'll unlock your mount and you can head down this path just here and all the way up this path over here, and eventually you'll get here to the Church of Marika, which is where I'm currently am on the map. And now we need to go into this area. So what we're going to do to get there is go up this cliff face. So if you just go ahead and mark a little point over here on the map. So from this resting spot I just showed you on the map, we're going to head north out of this church. And on that wall over there you can see the point I marked. And you also see that there is a wind, which is going to essentially bring us to the top of this mountainside. And it's kind of just like an early game shortcut really. So we're going to use this wind here and just jump within it, which is going to send us up the cliff face. And there are some wolves up here, but you can just easily run around them. And we're going to jump up this area just here. And then we're going to use this second burst of wind to jump up this cliff. And then we're going to do it again on this one, like so. And now we're on the very top of the mountainside. So you'll then be right here at the top of this cliff, just here on the map. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come north to this path and we're going to follow it all the way around, and you'll come up to this first resting spot just over here. Continue along the path to this next resting spot and then continue along the path to the next one just over here, the smoldering wall. Then what we're going to do is we're going to follow the path all the way to the south. So here we are at that resting spot I just marked, and we're going to go ahead and head over to our marker now. Just head literally straight down the path here. Then just on the left, when you get to this tree, you will find another resting spot just here. You can see we're now just here on the map. Now, if you look at where this golden line is directing us, we're literally just going to head directly east from this resting point. And then that's going to take us to the lake. You can see the resting point in the distance just down here. So now we're just here on the map. And by the way, if you want to unlock this area of the map, you're going to want to come over here to this little glowing sort of runestone just here to grab the map fragment. You can see it's at this tomb just over here. So directly north from the Swamp Shore resting spot, we're going to head to this ruin on the map. You'll need to ride your horse across these waters since the swamp will poison you with scarlet rot otherwise if you're going on foot. I should also note that the Meteorite Staff requires 18 intelligence to equip, so if you start with the Astronomer class, you'll only need to level up twice to actually use it. So head directly north into this first room where you'll find the Traveler's Armor set just here in the corner, which you don't actually need, but you may as well get while you're here. It also comes with a perfume bottle, which has many other uses. Next, to get the meteorite staff, you'll want to come directly west from this ruin, just here right on the edge of the swamp on the map. Now you don't need to kill these enemies when you get here, you can just bait them so they come outside and then walk past them because they move so slowly. Then you can pick up the meteorite staff from this body bent over the window here. Next though, we're going to be getting the rock sling sorcery. To get this, mount up and head directly east back to the other ruin. Once there, you're going to want to turn and head north towards this abandoned ruined church. Ignore the enemies here and just head straight down the hidden tunnel. Run along to the bottom and open up the entrance, and inside you'll find a chest which has the rock sling spell within. You can either fight your way out or die at this point because you've got everything you need from the location. However, before you go, I suggest fast travelling back to the starting area to the Church of Ella here on the map, where you first meet the merchant. Once you port back, you'll find Renna waiting for you. Tell her that you are Torrent, the horse's new owner, and she'll give you the Spirit Cooling Bell and the Lone Wolf Ashes summon ability. These wolves don't do a lot of damage in fights, but they are one of the best summons in the game for distracting enemies since there are multiple of them. Essentially how bosses will usually work with these wolves is once one of the wolves attacks them, the boss will then aggro that wolf. If you then attack them, they'll try and aggro you, and you'll have to wait for the wolf to attack them again so the wolves can take aggro. But they're fantastic for solo players who need to keep the heat off them. But just to demonstrate how powerful we are only level 8 on the astrologer class now, having put an additional 2 points into intelligence so we can equip the meteorite staff. And we absolutely destroy this boss with absolutely zero effort required. But next we're going to be getting even more powerful spells, weapons and robes. So check out the next guide, linked down below in description, to carry on creating the most powerful mage build in Elden Ring. And do subscribe if you find this series helpful.
Using magic to bully Elden Ring bosses is one of the most fun things in the game, and you can get this powerful in just mere minutes into the game. Not only are we going to use magic, no, we're going to use the weapon called Death Poker to completely obliterate our opponents with frostbite. And the best part is, with a combination of your weapon art plus a light attack, you spew out a row of frostbite that just tears everything into pieces. And that paired together with your magic, I mean, what can I say more? Welcome to Overpowered in 30 Minutes, Mage Edition 2024. We will start with a brand new character to show that it's truly possible with a new character, and that is the Astrologer, mainly for the 16 intelligence. Yes, we want intelligence. His name is going to be Hans, just like a Mighty Mage would be called, and the keepsake is the Golden Seed. Usually I do take the Fanged Ashes, but Golden Seed is going to do very well. Quickly murdering ourselves, and then rushing to the gate front side of Grace to pick up the horn. And that is where we will begin with step 1. First, we'll ride to this wagon here. Not the first one, the second wagon. There is a weapon we'll need to get ourselves hundreds, thousands of runes. Good thing about magic is you can actually cast it from the back of your horse. That will aid us quite nicely for some of the fights we're going to be attending. Now jump up here, and we'll get That's kind of like, oh yeah, no stop at all. This location, it's this spot. There is a hill, and there is a crucified person. On the if I pronounce that correctly, use my German. And that gives me plus 30% runes. This will help us to acquire said 100,000 runes to push our intelligence straight up to 40. And with 40 intelligence, your magic is so potent that it absolutely shatters everyone. at the ruins, we're going to teleport into the Aelid Celia Crystal Tunnel. That is a slipping stone. Second, there is our magic, sorcery, and one to pick up. As you're next to the bridge, there is already one somber smithing stone you want to pick up, as right here, and that is somber smithing stone number 1. You can buy them at a certain vendor, but why waste runes if we get this one for free handed to us? Into the lake and then straight up to the ruins. Ignore everything that is here, giant crabs, dragons raining from the sky, and just head towards the ruin. The good thing is this time we have magic, so we can bully these poor rats. Probably one of the most annoying opponents in the early game. Stupid rat. But not for us this time. We have revenge. Open the chest, get yourself teleported, and now we're straight up heading to the left to the side of Grace, and don't forget to actually rest there or you get teleportation locked, because you just got teleported from a trap, and that means you get stolen. So you need to actually rest to reset that I get stolen, and then we're getting straight out of here. And finding the item is plenty simple. Whistle, and we're just sticking to the right side. Symbol right there is the cave. I have the map unlocked yet, but that's okay because this is like so simple to find. You can essentially not miss it. Go out of set little cellar, go on your horse or you'll get poisoned, and then in the corner find this tower. Inside there's the keep sticking to the right side and find this side of Grace. I'll pull up the map to show where we are, to give you a feeling of direction, sense of where everything is happening. She wants to grab you to the round table hold. We don't want to go right now. Now this is where we currently are in relation to the Street of Sage Ruins. And our next road alongside the cliffs again. And there is a reason to do this, since we need to pick up a certain set of runes to get one single point of dexterity, because we do want to use our flail, but our stats are far from being able to actually use the flail, and the flail is going to be used to slay a dragon. And the reason for that is that the flail has a weapon art, where for a little investment of stamina and mana, you essentially whirl the flail around and can do way more attacks than you would feasibly possible be able to do, and therefore apply bleed stack, bleed stack, bleed stack. Now you saw we were riding just really straight forward through everything, and we're picking these graves clean. because that's Golden Rune 6, and Golden Rune 6 is a couple thousand runes. Golden Rune 1, and another Golden Rune 2. That will allow us to just jump over that little bridge.
Wait, well, you're...
I'll give you a quick marker where these graves were in a second, but we're essentially heading for our number 2 that we marked. It's quite simple to make these markers because they're the landmarks that give you a rough feeling for where we actually are. And now you can see we are here having the graves as we just rode from up there to this location. Now don't forget to use your golden seed that we have from the very beginning on, and to make our flask charges currently 5 times mana. Yeah. We'll need nothing else. We'll just need mana as much as possible. On the way to the east, there is a scarab waiting for us. Right below this ginormous tower. Cannot miss the scarab. He's a bit tedious to kill with magic, I would say. But hey, you can again stay on your horse. Right? You can just be here, and we can just pelt him with our magic. You can just keep riding behind him. The Trek is further one of like the more OP traits of magic, and yes, we'll also do this against bosses. Again, there's certain open world bosses that are usually very hard to kill, but not when we're doing stuff like that. That is a somber smithing stone. It doesn't hurt to have at all, because we'll have a weapon that we can somber smithing stone now. And you yeet yourself to the left side of the cliff, right downwards to also pick up somber smithing stone 9. It would be plenty stupid to not do that. With 8 and 9 already in town, and number 1, we're on our way to get a plus 9 upgraded weapon. Getting all the other stuff as well. We're already here. Now our next stop is going to be this castle. The castle has 2 reasons. First, there's the Mother of Dragons, Rail. She's lying there in pain, being eaten alive by the Scarlet Rod, regenerating at the same time, and for some reason being stuck in this troubled cycle of death. Here, we can get 96.6 thousand runes. Yeah, quite a lot. And if you're willing to glitch her, I'll tell you how to glitch her. You could even do this 2, 3, 4, or 5 times. Generally, I'm not a fan of glitching that because the amount of runes is already enough. Now we need another thing from Fort Barry, and that is a bunch of runes and the Scar Seal. Because the Scar Seal will allow us to actually wield the weapon. Since we don't have the stats, but we can essentially cheese the stats really quickly. Now before we go inside, I currently have 200 runes right behind me, and I need 800 to actually get the level I need.
To
so I'm gonna
determine
eat this plus
if the
6
Elden
rune,
Ring would truly
get
have
2,000 more,
if you had
plus
the
6 we picked
metal
earlier,
to
and we
endure
definitely
this
need
long
1 single
and
point in
arduous
dexterity
path.
for now.
It
Not
seems
more,
my worries
just
were
1 point in
unfounded.
dexterity. The other one
Torrin
can go in
had your measure
intelligence
from the
or whatever
very
you feel
start,
like.
whereas
That
I
leaves us
merely
with
pretended.
600 in my case,
There is but
and since
one
I don't
other
want to waste
thing
them
I
because
can
will
do
die
to
in a
offer you
second,
guidance.
I will take another
I
200
can take you
from
to the
rune
round
plus
table
1,
hole,
and just get another
gathering
level,
place
boosting our,
of
in
tarnished
this case,
champions,
probably vigor a little bit higher.
guided
We'll go for intelligence
by
later
grace.
on, a lot. So don't worry about this. The main
Very
important
well.
thing was getting your
Let my
dexterity
hand
up.
rest upon
Then
you
run into the
for
ford
but a moment.
and just ignore every single opponent. Head left, go through, and there's a matter of tempo here. This girl here is going to summon poison. You want to go up, hold your sprint button, don't get poisoned, and perfectly make your way up. There is... Oh god, I got poisoned. That wasn't on the agenda, and that is literally the first time this has ever happened. Puts me on a timer a little bit, but should be fine. Because we don't have a health potion right now.
By the way,
Pick up
she's
the
my
Dex
servant. Take your
medallion.
eyes off. You find her.
Will allow us to progress a bit
She's a
faster
servant.
later.
She's been my... I've lost count of them. Honestly.
Then you just head straight
She's a servant.
through,
She's been my
over the
companion. I've lost count of
brain,
them. Honestly.
roll down, pick up this rune here. Very important because it's a rune plus 12. Ignore the red. Jump over the side. Gigantic red coming. That's going to be mean to you. Ignore that too. Jump down. Go around and pick up the Source Seal. The Source Seal is what we 100% want. Oh no, I got eaten by a rat.
Perhaps
How
doing
terrible,
so,
not
and you,
planned.
do you think it where I come
The Source Seal now is a vigor, endurance,
My
strength, and
thanks,
dexterity.
great
And it puts us
champion.
exactly at the values that we can use the flail. Perfection, ain't it? So we'll equip the flail now. We can two-hand it as well. And we're just gonna ride over to our mommy of dragons. And now you can just bleed her to death. And this is where we need all our mana flasks from. You're gonna hold the weapon art.
What you know it is, but compact, I will take you in.
And you can see in the top left corner how this will cause a massive bleed. And now that's the reason why you want your mana pots. You can use this weapon art without mana, but it just does do a wee bit more damage with mana. The main reason why you're using it to just apply more bleed. And you're gonna go through a few rotations here now to get this done. Now, how do you bug this and what you have to do? First thing is, before you reach the final rotation, or the final 2 rotations of causing bleed, you wanna take the Fowl's Foot for plus 30% more runes. Don't forget that.
Would you like the blessing? Would you
don't
like
get 30% more runes. I've seen a lot of you do this mistake. I will say it again. Do this before the dragon dies. Now, the second thing that you can do before the dragon dies, or as the dragon dies, you're gonna jump on your mound to right to the side of grace, and then just rest. He will die,
very warm.
and if you're fast enough, you get 60,000 runes,
to you, my dear.
and he'll still be there, and you can do it again. Now, again, this is kind of cheesy and a buggy method to do, and I prefer to, well, just kill the dragon once and free it from the torment. Now, with this build, it's going to be a bit tricky because you essentially have to keep enough mana to throw glintstone pebbles to just kill the thing finally. Other weapons are a little bit better for this, so in this case, for this build, you're most likely not going to get it bugged, which is okay for me. Now we are going to the final 2 rotations, I think. I'm going to drink this. I'm going to do it one more time, fully empty. And then I'll eat my Fowl's Foot for the bonus runes. And now I'll just kill it. And it's probably going to proc 1 more bleed. And then it needs to proc 1 more bleed to be done. And we get him killed. Now keep in mind, the foot lasts 3 minutes. So just make sure that in the span of these 3 minutes, you're actually going to get him killed. Which you will. Don't worry about that. You're essentially going to finish the dragon off, go on your mound, speed as fast as you can to the side of grace, and then you would rest. Now, I was too slow already, but 96,000 runes have been acquired from this little thing.
I see you've noticed the
now,
chains.
your first mission is to push intelligence at...
I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. That's all there is to it. No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
All the more.
what are the 5 worst decisions you can make in the base game of Elden Ring? Whilst the Land Between is packed with mostly independent bosses and activities, there are plenty of instances and quest lines where it's all too easy to royally screw up, from locking you out of content to destroying the world in a frenzied blaze. So let's take a look at 5 of the downright worst choices you can make in this game. Up first, definitely the simplest entry on this list is a mistake many people make early on in the game relating to Fia the Deathbed Companion, a woman whom we can lay next to, receive a warm hug from, and an item called Baldur's Blessing, which, at the cost of a little FP, will boost poise and physical damage negation for 15 seconds when used. However, laying with Fia also comes with a hidden caveat, in that after doing so, our total health will drop by 5%, a debuff that of course becomes increasingly serious the more we level up, and which the game never explicitly warns you about. I may or may not have gone through at least one playthrough with this debuff accidentally left on, but if anyone asks, I'm just hardcore, so it doesn't really affect me. So, if you want to understand just why Fia affects us so when we lay with her, you need to understand the purpose of a deathbed companion, something Fia herself will explain midway through her questline.
I was known as a deathbed companion, where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being.
So, Fia's role isn't so much to serve as a companion to us, but rather, it sounds as though her laying with us is done at the cost of a small portion of our life force. Presumably after laying with enough champions and bestowing them with Baldur's blessings, Fia would have enough life to grant it anew to her exalted noble. Though she does explain that before she could complete this purpose, the guidance of grace awakened her and led her to a new one. That's presumably becoming the companion of Godwyn, Prince of Death, bringing us on to her main questline. But, in spite of the slightly altered rules regarding those who live in death, Fia will still sap away our life force through the power of hugs. The way to remove this debuff, though, is fortunately quite simple. Just use Baldur's Blessing. I mean, you can save it for a moment where the buffs might be handy just before a fight, but unless you want to keep taking that 5% health hit, you'll want to use it pretty soon after laying with Fia. If you lay with her again, the process will repeat, and you'll have to use the blessing again. This can be done an unlimited number of times until reaching a certain point in her questline. So, turns out that yes, sadly, the softly spoken woman wanting to lay with you is indeed too good to be true. Kind of. Not a problem though, so long as you understand what her game is. That said, I can tell you from experience that walking this dangerous land and even beating the likes of promised consort Radahn with the debuff unknowingly on does feel 5% more impressive than not. But, just like the Land Between, the internet is a realm teeming with danger, striking at the moments you least expect. Though, rather than losing runes, which you can run back to if you're careful, you risk permanently losing your data, like passwords and personal info. Therefore, one of the it's not use you to suit their own ends one way or another. No doubt part of this is by design to have more fights in the game, or just to add to the often tragic way that events turn out. But one NPC that doesn't have a bad bone in his body is the demi-human named Bok the Seamster, or initially Bok the Tree, as that's how we first find him in the Limgrave starting area, right by the first telescope and no doubt surrounded by messages. It's not clear how long Bok's been a tree, but by the time we free him, it seems he'd almost forgotten that he was one. Yet, he's so grateful after we free him and desperately wants to repay us with something of value. Unfortunately, this involves Bok sneaking back into a cave he was already cast out from by the other demi-humans, with the return also not going so well. Once again, a little to the west, it adorably falls to us to go in and get what was meant to be our own rewards. A set of tailoring tools and a sewing needle. Things which once belonged to Bok's mum, and can now serve as his prized possessions. So now, doubly indebted to us, Bok will follow us on our journey, cropping up again at the start of the Liurnia region with the offer to make adjustments to our garments, and the simple request that we allow him to do so when possible, rather than attempting to ourselves. Now, adjusting garments most often means simply adding or removing parts of them, reducing the weight of the thing at the cost of stats to try and obtain a lighter load, perhaps. Now, there's no difference in quality between ours and Bok's alterations, but it's still absolutely worth using Bok, as doing so is free, whereas for us to alter them will cost runes. Plus, it makes Bok feel close to his mother, and I presume therefore happy, so there's that. And the way that he sweetly makes these requests is just adorable. Hell, even Helena, who seems to take little interest in much outside of the main quest, will comment on Bok's presence, encouraging us to speak with him when we can, and suggesting that all he wants is to be loved, to feel wanted and valued.
Your seamster, Bok. He is always eager to see your return. Please, will you talk to him? When you can. I'm sure he would be much contented.
Bok's questline reaches its final act when we arrive at the capital of Leyndell. Just inside the East Capital Rampart grace site, Bok will appear yet again, enamored by the beauty and majesty of the Erdtree. Now, to progress the questline further, at this point will require two things. Firstly, a piece of demigod remembrance armor, for instance Radahn's obtained from Enya at the Round Table Hold, and the gold sewing needle and tailoring tools of Radagon. These are found in a chest at the Church of Vows, and are said to have been tools brought by Radagon when marrying into the Carian royal family, perhaps both literally and figuratively stitching up the rift formed between Caria and the Golden Order. Alas, as far as Bok's quest goes, we simply needed to enable him to adjust some armor of the gods, after which the final choice and potentially worst decision we can make at the end of his quest will open. But to preface the tragedy of this thing, after giving him the golden sewing tools, Bok's complete and utter faith in us the Tarnished is made abundantly clear. He wholeheartedly believes that we will ascend to the Elden Throne, so much so that even at this point on our journey, he begs to call us lords. A kindly lord for a better age, he says. Now, I don't actually think that's quite the case for any of the potential 6 endings, and we'll explore that more in Chapter 4, but endings aside for a second, it's clear that Bok now trusts anything we say. So, when he brings up how disgusted he is at his demonstrated ugliness, it leads him to ponder on the notion of being reborn. Now, Caria has the power to rebirth her sweetings anew via the use of larval tears. Bok, of course, has no access to such a thing, and thus is forced to continue lamenting his own existence. However, when we, his kindly and generous lord, present Bok with the tool needed for his rebirth, one of the he is overjoyed. Not so much for his own sake, but more so that he won't feel embarrassed in our presence, assuming his lord is also disgusted by how he looks. With that, our generous seamster heads off to Rennala, only with one key item. And by the time we arrive at the top of the academy, it's already happened. Bok to his now queen mother, and seemingly no longer able to speak, or when reloading the area, closely, or just phase 1 of her boss fight to be fair, then we would know that children born anew by Rennala are all frail and short-lived, imperfect beings, each and all. Bok's rebirth may have temporarily fixed his physical appearance, but it also cursed him with an incredibly fleeting lifespan. Only us, the Tarnished, bolstered by the power of the great of the Unborn, can possibly undergo rebirth without falling prey to this defect. We, therefore, gave Bok the ability to be reborn, but not the one to keep on living afterwards. We rewarded our adorable and devoted seamster with death, and we did it under the guise that it truly was the ultimate reward. Thus, one of the most wholesome storylines in Elden Ring becomes now one of the most tragic, thanks to either our cruelty or, more likely, our negligence. So, jumping back to the Ruin in Lanedale, we can instead give Bok nothing, but in this case, he'll still be embarrassed by his appearance, setting off on his own, probably to still find a Labaltia, and probably still end up dead. His fate's more up in the air with this one, of course, but we still tragically lose our loyal seamster. So, for the best ending, you'll want to head to the Volcano Manor region, through the Seawater Terminus, and around to the other side of the mountains, to the Hermit Village, which is also full of demi-humans. Most likely the region where Bok grew up, or at any rate lived at some point, and where we can now find an echo of his mother's voice, the "You're beautiful" prattling pate. Using this instead in Bok's vicinity will remind him of the one person in the world who thought he was beautiful, just the way he is. And with such a reminder of his mother's unconditional love, we, his lord, can now extend that love. Bok no longer feels the pressure to change his appearance on our behalf, and is content to remain as he is, in both reverence and service to us. It's one of the closest things we can get to a happy ending in this game, yet at the same time can go so truly, tragically, and terribly wrong. Daughter of Gideon, the all-knowing. She also, given her name, is no doubt a relative of Horus, of Godfrey's first album. Though, given she may later face Godfrey in battle, it's clear the relationship between the two of those is not amicable. However, in order to get to that late stage, Nefeli has to first avoid a fate in our hands to potentially deliver. But jumping back, we first meet Nefeli Lu in Storm before the fight against Godfrey started, and she too against us. Impressed by our skill as a fellow warrior, Nefeli will immediately prove to be a friend, gifting but making it fair that we should have it as we defeated Godric. Later, she'll show up at the village of the Albanorics, where her father, or adopted father, Gideon, has ordered the place ransacked, in search of one half of the Halig Tree Medallion. At this point, Nefeli Lu proves once again to be one of the nicer and more honourable characters in this world, not simply acting as her father's lackey. She is in fact disgusted by Gideon's unchecked murder, pillaging, and oppression of the weak. Up until this point, Nefeli always thought her adopted father to be a kind man, and since especially she doesn't seem to know about the Halig Tree Medallion, she just doesn't get why Gideon would ever do this. This also makes her one of the few people not to straight up hate Albanorics in this world, actually serving as a true and worthy defender of all the downtrodden, even those said to be graceless. So, confronting her father with the knowledge of what he'd done, Gideon Ofnir coldly cast aside his adopted daughter, banishing her to the lower levels of the Round Table Hold and offering his guidance no more. There, Nefeli Lu could be found kneeling, more conflicted and alone than she must have ever been since coming to these lands. She's now questioning Gideon's actions, yet still yearns for his guidance, and ultimately berates herself for having lost it in the first place. And it is in this vulnerable state that Nefeli now looks to us, her new, but perhaps now only living friend. Starting area of the game with Zion and retrieving up above the ashes of the storm. Stormbed that refuses to be summoned. Useless to us, yet presenting it to Nefeli, it turns out to be the exact pick-me-up that she needs, reminding her of her past, she must have a hope of her own, and cheering her spirits enough to get up and keep going. And if we help Nefeli to take this path, then she will eventually go on to become heir of Stormvale, again implying her shared relation to Godric and Godfrey, and through their kindness, there's also a far darker we allow ourselves to
find a woman called Nepheli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you?
Now, what Salivus gives us here is by no means good for Nepheli, and in, or rather under, a building nearby, we can discover Salivus' less than innocent little hobby, which involves snatching the bodies of others and seemingly disassociating their bodies from their souls in order to create spirit puppets. Though, if we call Salivus out having discovered his little secrets, he will happily sell the puppets to us, suggesting it's not so much the spirits serving as the objects of his fascination, but rather bodies. Kind of like a kid with an insect collection, but it's a grown man with a collection of people. So why specifically does he want Nepheli Loux as well? Perhaps it's for the strength of her spirit, or perhaps he wishes to corrupt her innocently heroic outlook on things, or maybe he simply wants her body for more base purposes. Regardless of the reason, it's entirely within our power to carry out this thing, coming to Nepheli at her lowest point in life to offer what she believes to be medicine, but which instead sends her into a deep slumber from which she will never truly awaken. Now, there is some tangible benefit to this, in that we can eventually get the Nepheli puppet for ourselves later. In Caria Manor nearby, but also note we don't have to do this to Nepheli to progress Salivus' quest. If before giving Nepheli the potion we instead speak to Gideon, he will, again coldly, tell us that we can do whatever we want to her, but while he no longer has used Nepheli himself, she still has a lot more potential than serving as puppets. And lore-wise, yes, that is absolutely true, she's the heir to Stormveil, but gameplay-wise, being our puppet summon will on balance offer more throughout the game than anything else. Though we can, after speaking to Gideon, simply lie to Salivus, still getting his remaining puppet summons and keeping Nepheli alive. So really, she is the only reward we need. And when we consider the eternal torment to both body and mind that one of the only out-and-out good characters in Elden Ring will be made to suffer, it easily becomes one of the most abhorrent and downright evil decisions that one can make in this game. Out of all 6 endings in Elden Ring, Elden by far comes off worst for the Lands Between, based on the fact that it
31st, 2001, on the night of October 31st, 2001, 21-year-old Cindy Song, a senior at Pennsylvania State University, attended a Halloween party at Players Nightclub in State College, Pennsylvania. Dressed in a bunny costume, she left the club around 2 a.m. with friends Stacy Pake and Lisa Kim. The trio visited another friend's apartment, playing video games until approximately 4 a.m., when Cindy was dropped off at her residence in the State College Park Apartments on West Clinton Avenue. This was the last confirmed sighting of her. When Cindy failed to contact anyone by November 4th, her friends reported her missing. Investigators found her apartment door locked with no signs of forced entry or struggle. Inside, they discovered her backpack, cell phone, and the false eyelashes she had worn that night. Notably absent were her keys and purse, which contained her driver's license and credit cards. There was no activity on her credit cards, and her cell phone hadn't been used since her disappearance. Authorities surmised she might have left her apartment voluntarily, possibly to visit a nearby 24-hour convenience store, which her friends said was a habit of hers. A few days after Cindy's disappearance, a witness in Philadelphia's Chinatown district, nearly 200 miles away, reported seeing a woman matching Cindy's description being forced into a vehicle. The woman was reportedly crying for help, but an unidentified man intervened, telling the witness to leave. Despite a composite sketch and public appeals, neither the man nor the woman was identified, and the lead didn't yield further information. In 2003, the case took a turn when authorities investigated Hugo Selensky, a bank robber and suspected serial slayer from Luzerne County, Pennsylvania. An informant claimed that Selensky and his accomplice, Michael Krakowski, had abducted a woman matching Cindy's description. However, while searches of Selensky's property uncovered multiple human remains, none of these were identified as Cindy's. Cindy's family, who traveled from South Korea to aid in the search, inadvertently cleaned her apartment shortly after the initial police investigation, potentially destroying valuable evidence. However, it's important to note that the police had already conducted a search of the premises, lessening this possibility. Over the years, various theories have emerged, including the possibility of Cindy being abducted by someone she knew or falling victim to a random act of violence. Despite extensive investigations, searches, and public appeals, Cindy Song's fate remains unknown, and her case is still unsolved. If you have any information regarding the disappearance of Cindy Song, please contact the Ferguson Township Police Department. Idlewild, a small mountain community in Riverside County, California, has been the focal point of several mysterious disappearances in recent years. Between March and August 2020, 6 individuals vanished in and around the Idlewild Pine Cove area, prompting extensive investigations by the Riverside County Sheriff's Department. On July 7, 2020, 73-year-old Rosario Garcia left her Hemet home and was reported missing later that day. Her silver Nissan Altima was discovered abandoned, stuck on a boulder along a steep dirt road near Highway 74 in Pinyon Pines, close to Idlewild. Despite extensive searches by deputies, family members, and community volunteers, no further traces of Garcia have been found. Garcia suffers from dementia, and her family believes she couldn't have driven to that location on her own. Melissa Lane, 41, was last seen on June 15, 2020, after exiting a relative's vehicle near the trailhead to Black Mountain Truck Trail, 8 miles north of Idlewild. Her mother reported her missing on July 4, 2020. Lane's family has expressed concerns about her safety, noting that she often hitchhiked in the area. Lydia Abrams, 65, was last seen on June 6, 2020, at her 117-acre ranch in Apple Canyon, east of Idlewild. Search efforts on her property yielded no signs of her whereabouts. Abrams' disappearance has been the subject of ongoing investigations, including searches with cadaver dogs that have alerted to potential evidence. On March 4th, 2020, 52-year-old Roy Profogel left his Idlewild home for a hike and was last seen at the Pine Cove Market around 6:30 p.m. His backpack was later found on a nearby trail, but despite multiple search efforts, Profogel remains missing. His family continues to seek answers regarding his disappearance. Vanessa Vlasek, 27, was reported missing on July 31st, 2020, by her sister, who hadn't spoken to her since March. Vlasek was last known to be in the Idlewild area. She was later located safely, though details of her discovery have not been publicly disclosed. On July 22, 2020, 30-year-old Jade Kemmerer checked out of the Bluebird Cottage Inn in Idlewild and was last seen driving her white Kia Optima. She was reported missing after failing to contact her family. Kemmerer was subsequently found safe, but once again the specific circumstances surrounding her disappearance and recovery have not been released. Community members have expressed concerns about the number of disappearances in such a short period. Some families believe there may be connections between the cases, though authorities have not confirmed any links. The lack of information has led to speculation and heightened anxiety among residents, which some believe may have sparked a mass hysteria event in the region. As of November 2024, the cases of Rosario Garcia, Melissa Lane, Lydia Abrams, and Roy Profogel remain open. If you have any information regarding any of these disappearances, please contact the Riverside Police Department with details.
Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts?
On September 23, 2012, authorities in Wilkes County, Georgia, discovered the body of 35-year-old Jeffrey Gebhardt in a remote area of the Clarks Hill, a wildlife management area. Also, for brevity, I'm going to be referring to this area as Clarks Hill WMA from now on. Gebhardt, an experienced hunter from Blairsville, Georgia, had been participating in a special 3-day deer hunt at the 13,000-acre WMA, which required prior registration and planning. Gebhardt and a friend, whose identity has not been publicly disclosed, arrived at the Holiday Park campground on September 20th, 2012, to commence their hunting trip. The following day, they ventured into the woods together but became separated. Gebhardt managed to find his way back to camp that evening, reportedly with the assistance of another hunter who gave him a ride back to the campground parking lot. On September 22nd, 2012, the second day of their trip, Gebhardt and his friend once again entered the woods for hunting. They became separated, and as night fell, Gebhardt did not return to camp. His friend contacted the Wilkes County Sheriff's Office at approximately 10:12 p.m. to report him missing. Simultaneously, Gebhardt made several calls to 911, stating he was lost in the Clarks Hill WMA. Due to poor cell reception, these calls were intermittent and dropped frequently. A search and rescue operation was launched, involving the Wilkes County Sheriff's Office, the Washington Fire Department, Georgia Department of Natural Resources Rangers, and other volunteers. They utilized flashlights, spotlights, police lights, and sirens in an attempt to signal Gebhardt. A Georgia State Patrol helicopter equipped with heat-seeking technology was deployed to assist in locating him. In the early hours of September 23rd, 2012, the helicopter detected a heat signature in a marshy area near Thurman and Clarks Hill Lakes, which would have been submerged but for low water levels. Ground teams reached the location around 3 a.m. and found Gebhardt's body. He had sustained multiple stab wounds to his chest and torso. Investigators noted the absence of other footprints or signs of another person at the scene. An autopsy was conducted on September 24, 2012. The following day, authorities announced that Gebhardt's death was being investigated as a slaying. Wilkes County Sheriff Mark Moore stated, "The investigation is continuing with evidence collected at the scene and with additional interviews." Despite the ongoing investigation, few details were released to the public. In October 2012, Sheriff Moore addressed concerns about public safety, stating, "The evidence at this time doesn't indicate that there is any Rambo-type killer running in the woods." And yes, in case you're wondering, this isn't me paraphrasing or sensationalizing the case. The sheriff actually came out and said that. I don't think any statement could instill less confidence that there wasn't an individual in the woods committing heinous acts. He added that investigators had interviewed numerous hunters in the area and believed they had spoken to everyone who had interacted with Gebhardt. By December 2012, Sheriff Moore indicated that the investigation was nearing a conclusion, stating, "We're close to coming to a conclusion in this case." However, he did not provide specific details about the findings, and there was no hint at what would come next. In August 2013, a grand jury reviewed the case and concluded that Gebhardt's death was an intentional self-ending incident. This ruling was based on the evidence presented, including the autopsy report and the circumstances surrounding his death. The decision was met with shock and disbelief by Gebhardt's family and friends, who questioned the plausibility of someone inflicting multiple stab wounds upon themselves. And just to drive the point home, Jeffrey was stabbed a total of 17 times. Despite the official ruling, questions and doubts persist among those who knew Gebhardt and from the public in general. The lack of clear answers and the unusual nature of his death continue to fuel speculation and concern within the community. Gebhardt's family has expressed dissatisfaction with the investigation's outcome and has questioned the thoroughness of the inquiry. Unfortunately, given the grand jury conclusion,
We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Say you don't know me, I recognize my face. Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place. Knee deep in the hoopla, sinking in your fight. Too many runaways, eating up the night. Marconi plays the mamba. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Someone always playing corporation games. Who cares? They're always changing corporation names. We just want to dance here. Someone stole the stage. They call us irresponsible. Write us off the page. Marconi plays the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. It's just another Sunday in a tired old street. Police have got the chokehold. But we just lost the beat. Who counts the money underneath the bar? Who rides the wrecking ball into our guitars? Don't tell us you need us, 'cause we're the simple fools looking for America, calling through your schools.
Looking out over that Golden Gate Bridge on another gorgeous sunny Saturday night, seeing that bumper-to-bumper traffic.
Don't you remember?
It's your favorite radio station, your favorite radio city, the city by the bay, the city that rocks, the city that never sleeps.
Marconi plays the mamba. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city.
down for a minute and came to my senses. I gotta get his ass. Jumped out of the car, straight to his rat's nest. Opened the door, put the tick to his face and said, ball on no, oh, ballin', I'm losing. My man, I'm kinda paranoid. Steady looking around with a frown, trying to dodge the blue. Boy, stop at the gas station, put that bitch in the trunk. Now I'm about my house, getting ballin', time to stain this pump. Man, getting hot, smoking weed, now it's after dark, I'm ballin'. Scouting, scotching rubber, jam to the nearest park. Pull that bitch out the back, smack them bugs and beat them in the face. Nigga, what the money, what the dope on trick ass nigga, don't make me kiss your face. Oh, ass boy, don't try to test my pimpin', I got a family to feed. I'm in need, so nigga, let's just handle business. If I were you, I would try to test my nuts, cause I'm players like myself in the game just fucked up. Players like me in the game just fucked up. Bitches going through and blowing, ain't no fuck a hoe. Players like me in the game just fucked up. Guns in the air, I don't care, cause I need some seeds. Players like me in the game just fucked up. Bitches going through and blowing, ain't no fuck a hoe. Players like me in the game just fucked up. Guns in the air, I don't care, cause I need some seeds. Back in my hood, up to no good, standing on the track. Bitches beeping hoes, freaking instead, I just smoke a sack. Once again, I got my ass in, cause I had to stain that boy, cause when I took the tricks, cheese, I was singing. Fist full of bricks in my hand, I'm the main with the yam, goddamn, I'm insane to the game. Looked around, what do I see? Is it a bird, is it a bee? Oh man, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 rows, they coming for me. Pause for a minute, what should I do? Grab my pistol, wanna start shooting, death through the cut, ballin' and running like a junkie on them drugs, fool. Hit the alley, down the valley, I hid behind a pine tree. Coppers mad as fuck, they turn up shit cause they can't find me. Jet to the Chevy, pass of sweat coming from my face. A cop, fuck up and see me, now I'm ballin', put them on a high-speed chase. Doing the dance, that's my ass. If they catch me, I'ma be had. Hit the gas real fast, time good, do a screaming time, feeling now they gotta play a man. Left them bitches in the wind, I'ma holler at your friend. So catch up with your cash trick, cause I'm pimpin', I don't think it's thin. Made it to my crib, chill, laying in my flow, man. Every single day, just the same shit, a player fuck. Players like me in the game just fucked up. Bitches going home and blowing, man, a bro, fuck a hoe. Players like me in the game just fucked up. Guns in the air, I don't care, cause I need some cheese. Players like me in the game just fucked up. Bitches going home and blowing, man, a bro, fuck a hoe. Players like me in the game just fucked up. Guns in the air, I don't care, cause I need some cheese. Killers, orange mound niggas, strapped with them things, it's all in the game. These niggas on the run, so nigga grip your tone. It's time to get it on, it's time to get it on. These niggas know the mound, too motherfucking thick. I'm ready to go to war on these bust ass bitches. Nigga, while you sleep, a nigga's on the creek. Nigga, lay it down, shooting round after round. So back up off this shit. A nigga packing them things, a nigga feeling strange, a nigga just insane. Niggas watch your back, I'm strapped with that Glock. Rip and slip that mask, it's time to hit that block. Lock him in my trunk, drag him to the river. Leave his body cold, no remorse for this nigga. Falling down hard, creeping after dark. Orange mound nigga, killers from the park. I'm real about this shit, I'm down about my clique. I'm all about my home, I feel the stain a bitch. My niggas in the hood, robbing niggas, making stains. A nigga packing up things, a nigga swinging up things. Straight off the block, niggas selling rocks. Motherfucking cops, they ass getting popped. Living in the city, in Memphis, Tennessee, man. But still you just don't hear me, I'm fucked in the game. Players like me in the game just fucked up. Bitches going home and blowing, man, I'm broke, fuck a hoe. Players like me in the game just fucked up. Guns in the air, I don't care, cause I need some cheese. Players like me in the game just fucked up. Bitches going home and blowing, man, I'm broke, fuck a hoe. Players like me in the game just fucked up. Guns in the air, I don't care, cause I need some If I remember, it was on a Wednesday afternoon. I was chillin', smoking and drinking with my nigga Dre in a hotel room. Just got sucked and fucked by a couple of Hampton freaks. Kicked them hoes to the curb, can't be with no bitch when you tryna make some cheese. Cruising down the interstate, he suggested we hit downtown. Lovers line, where the pretty boys hang, with them hoes. Jackson exit stopped the shelter, used the telephone. Called my nigga criminal, told her to deal, damn man, hold on. Constant getting beat by the silly ass bitch that ain't talking about shit. If it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. Now back to what I was saying, you got your gang strap like a Mac, 2 clips or hollow tips, and then y'all really scrap, man. That's right. Hop back in the ride, fat up a blunt, Dre punch his bitch herself. Falling down, walking, turn on Valentine, hit a cross from there to the pool, hard to meet. Man, criminal, Mr. Ink. Ness was in the back, tippy chopping up a switch to sweet. So we switched cars, me and Dre jumped in my roadie. Ballin', smoking and talking on some hate on the business creep. Made it to our destination, scoping out this little couple. Hated now, tryna be romantic, get their ass in trouble. Jumped that quick, put my tone to his bitch. Don't turn around, trick. Empty your pockets and give me your cash before you be like the last bitch. Left them in the sand, holding hands. Made I get away clown. Lucas and cash, hey. You know what I mean.
no love up in the nigga when I'm creeping for a killing. With the bitches lips, the 19 clicks for the bitches with no patience. So can I make this wiggle like it? From the book just to your grace, bullets flay. Ripping and stripping the homo, yeah, then want to trace. Pimps and killers, scandal men, I live them bitches scared from horror. Other corpses that I told you sufferer. In them chambers, the mourning, the crying, cause eternally they torment the burning. In the bottom of my speech, I raise it back up by you niggas with pictures like the heave of dead. My master with the ever powers to devour you bitches to burn in hell. I'm clicking with magnets from them trippers, this killer demons. The anger that's in me, it's got me spitting bitches crazy, man. I'm looking up, creeping, here come the scamming. Sneaking in to drop a mention bomb and leave bodies in the farms. I can't like that massacre, leaving the bitches around the ditches. One bitches, the demons glitch on bitches, then they rip them in pieces. No love, bitch.
Yeah, this MC Mac with the click, the Killer Clan, you know what I'm saying? Coming at your ass for the 9-6, my nigga K-Rock and Scan Man, and I'm about this bitch hoe.
I just think I'm having another ache attack. I like to smoke so much weed, it's a need. I gotta have blood in my system, black. Laid back with a yak and a sack of Venda with my Cadillac. Seville as a chill, as opposed for the hoes. Man, I'm so high, I feel like I'm about to float up in the clouds and touch the sky. Chronic has got me so dancing amazing. I wanna smoke until I pass out. Get the mask out and let me hit it until this chronic knocks my ass out. I'ma crash out and sleep until morning. I'm yawning, so what can I say, mine? For a day, mine. I don't think that I can even go without smoking hate, mine. Don't pass me a swisher and let me split the middle and fill it with weed and lick it and light it and cheap it and pass it around to my crew, cause I know that you need red rum, niggas smoke for about a pound and it's all good in the hood. We chillin' and cheap and hanging out in the Brookwood. My nigga, I figure I need more weed so that I can choke up in it and dreaming about that chronic. I wanna smoke.
I wanna roll, wanna cheat, wanna smoke, be a blunt. I wanna get fucked up. Wanna smoke, wanna choke, wanna get fucked up. I wanna roll, wanna cheat, wanna smoke, be a blunt. I wanna get fucked up. Wanna smoke, wanna choke, wanna get fucked up.
I'm smoking and chopping up blunts every day. No psycho acts that way. The chicken is making me wicked and paranoid. I've gotta have that hate coming up out of the ground. It's by the pound and I'm gonna get so high. Pull out my papers and then other papers and sit back and let my brain fry. Puffing no sex, no it's in my chest, my nigga, and I feel like I'm finna choke. Blow me a gun unless it's a bomb, my nigga. Let's fill our bodies with smoke. I'm falling in love, I'm full of that bug, cause we finna party and get so up. I don't know that line, cause if at the time that we finna ride and get fucked up. Let's rap with some root, now this is what we do. We slanging and banging up on the next strip. I'm getting so high, I cannot deny. I'm starting to think so crazy shit. Rerollin' so clean, I'm hearing sirens. A nigga like me is so paranoid. I'm rolling the window, I let at the end of those wicked ass cops. We tryna avoid, keep rolling up weed. You know it's a need, my nigga. I'm full of that Mary Jane, cause it's the most wanted, and I'ma stay blunted until I feel like I'm going insane. Keep rolling the switches, stay full of that reefer, and come with this dope. Get in your ride, I need to decide, my nigga, cause you know that I wanna smoke. I'm smoking and choking them back to back. I'm on that blank, or do I just think I'm having another anchor attack? I like to smoke so much weed, it's a need. I gotta have bud in my system, black. Laid back with a yak and a sack of Venda with my Cadillac. Seville as a chill, as opposed for the hoes. Man, I'm so hot, I feel like I'm about to float up in the clouds and touch the sky.
The chronic has got me so dazed and amazing, I wanna smoke until I pass out. Get the mask out and let me hit it until this chronic knocks my ass out. I'ma crash out and sleep until morning. I'm yawning, so what can I say, mine? For a day, mine. I don't think that I can even go without fucking hate, mine. So pass me a swisher and let me split the middle and fill it with weed and lick it and lighter and cheaper and pass it around to my crew, cause I know what you need. Big rum niggas smoke bud by the pound and that's all good. In the hood, we chillin' and cheapin', hanging out in the Brooklyn. My nigga, I figure I need more weed so that I can choke. I'm feeling and dreaming about the chronic. I want smoke.
I wanna roll, wanna cheat, wanna smoke me a blunt. I wanna get fucked up. Wanna smoke, wanna choke, wanna get fucked up. I wanna roll, wanna cheat, wanna smoke me a blunt. I wanna get fucked up. Wanna smoke, wanna choke, wanna get fucked up. I wanna roll, wanna cheat, wanna smoke me a blunt. I wanna get fucked up. Wanna smoke, wanna choke, wanna get fucked up. I wanna roll, wanna cheat, wanna smoke me a blunt. I wanna
When I'm that murderer, cap killer, creeping up from behind. When nothing but murder, I'm killing and willing and petting them caps with my nine. That nigga that's known to bust with brush, rush you to the med with lead up in your head. You bled and now you dead. I creep around, I'm bound to clown, I'm down. The sounds around, still pound. Up on you in the M-town, down with them stick on boys. Don't let me catch a slip and move. Get you my cash, move on your ass, take you straight to the back. Do I get it? For the cash, still on the ass, my cat, running, coming up too fast. Last with the fingers, nobody knows. So I might kill next, I'm on the best, they wreck, collecting up the great. Niggas, they wanna run up, but they know they can't take it. Just like you will get in my desk with a clip and I'm ready to rip if they tip and talk shit. I'm gonna put us forgetting they ass. Oh, I'm so rough, don't give a fuck, I'm ready to hurt up. Nigga, that dickery nigga, I pull the trigger and commit murder. That's out for the gravy. Ain't nothing on earth that can save me. I live for whoever portrays me. I stage free, a buster ass. Niggas and hoes, bitches too. Which is true, this is true. All of you niggas that try to talk shit, you get stitches too. I bust a cap in your ass, so ain't no telling when I'm on the killing spree. I'm knowing you better think twice if you don't. I'm a blast when you fuck with me. I keep a nine by my side when the rackets and like to commit homicide. Niggas try to hide me, slip and slide and clip it, rip that ass over wide. Walking and walking, got niggas dodging and ducking. My trigger fingers get fucked and then see my victim be stuck in a bad spot. Cause the clock went down when I dropped that bitch to the ground. So I'm finna ball for the never just style when the murder on the down low. Niggas talk shit like a bitch and I pitch a fit cause it's real vital. They know that I'm going out off when I move at 9 and get homicidal and start killing hard. Fucked up and I'ma hurt ya. I'm dealing and willing and dealing my heart for that motherfucking murder. on that trick. I stuck to the night with my gat in my mask. Better to make a sting on that ass. Better than catch you running with routes from the cops or the knots coming up through the path. Pull out my 9, fuck you one time, and fill a hole, clip in your head, fill you with lead. Keep it dead, you try to stay up, but I put you to bed. I'm the nigga that's gone for packing the tone. Whenever it's out, I'm ready to bounce. Now feel me some down trick. You do it back into a loud charge. Can't even phase me with a blade. When I'm in a rage, I'm making front page, attacking my gauge. And it's like my cage whenever both stage. Doing my thing, cause that's how I hang. I chill with my gang, cause we all slang deep in the game. You know my name, never no shame whenever I'm back. I'm just a bad motherfucker, sucker, cluckers are even afraid of me. I'm paid to be this way, you see, I stay a G in reality. So run up and I'ma shoot fast on your ass. When I hurt you, I blast you in the past. You never last with the motherfucking hurt.
Yeah, fool, Lord Infamous back in the studio with the Paul and Lord Infamous good off. Way ahead, even one. My nigga Juicy in this motherfucker. What's up?
Yeah, I know what time it is. We finna do with a ride in the Chevy Part 2 on y'all ass, you know what I'm saying? It's all cool.
Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that.
Finally got a warm day, yeah, straight in January. See, I hopped out of my drop top once again, we rollin' shit. Pearl paint, quarter green top, and them gold beads. Dirty bitches choosing, I can't go, I just say always please. All it clean, pass, I'm holding tight to my wood grain. System bumping greatest hits, weed smoking, save my brain. Time to get it sprayed, niggas steal every color I get. Every time I make one up, some futures had to come with it. Smoking on a damn more than a fool instead of 35. Higher than a mile above the moon on the Black Haven side. Sturdy in hell and know some say no Lord knows I can't live without it. Every time I play penetrates a blunt, I wanna shout about it. But these niggas kill me when that's all they wanna do. Pockets fucked up, but they still wanna get fucked up. You's a damn fool. So I be like, watch you fools go down more every single day. While I ride clean, drop top and mean Chevrolet. Buster.
Riding in the Chevy. Riding in the Chevy. Riding in the Chevy. Riding in the Chevy. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that. Riding in the Chevy, yes, he also smoked that.
Scoping these niggas out on the next block, cause I know that they whole ass is pushing them pounds. They boom my wholesale, fucking up my mail, so I gotta close them down. They got niggas running around with bunch of artillery, but scarecrow not scared. Fucking up my damn business, I called it the 666, we catch some tricks, I'm prepared. Upon the unmasked that they brought us some weed, yeah, they racking up plenty of stacks. I brought in my niggas, we polished the triggers, I figured it's time for the jack. Paul took the sack, back who took the roof, I'm in front. My nigga Maul took out the window with the monster pump. I started dropping niggas, running out into the parking lot. The nigga start popping tricks at the back door, he grabbed out a pound of crop. My nigga crew blasted them niggas we missed from on the roof. Paul ran it with the tech and the vest and he blessed them bitches and grabbed the loot. Dead bodies was scattered all over the cut, we drove off in the smoke. Now we got plenty money, bitch, and we gonna serve plenty of dope. There's no survivors, just that blood scattered all over the place. We built out, smoked out, loped out in the fucking Chevrolet.
Is it that marijuana that got my mind clicking? Could it be irking jerk? They got me straight tripping, dipping through the greens. You so clean, Paul, you so mean. A nigga drunk as hell, liquor flowing through my bloodstream, flagging down hoes on the road to the cut. Honeycomb, hide up where the niggas be smoked out on the blunts. Malachi, you so hot, let me hit that grapefruit gin. Chop back in that pearl thing, doing about 110 grin on my face, cause I know I'm about to make it rich. 666 Mafia 95, yeah, we running shit. Niggas know the scope, I'm 10 toes on these funky hoes. Every time you see the Chevy riding, it be full of smoke.
Aw yeah, nigga rad shit for the 9-5, 3-6 Mafia in this hoe. Don't forget to look out for the tape though, you know what I'm saying? We're in this motherfucking bitch for the 9 to 5. You niggas can't fuck with us. Yeah. Yeah, for the 9-7, we back up in this motherfucker, hit your ass. Probably poppin', Indo-G in this motherfucker, crunchin' black, DJ Power was in this hole.
You get Miss Lady Gangsta Boo in this motherfucker 2,000 strong, bitch.
Gangsta B, motherfucker, representing the coast,
M-Town, this motherfucker orange man bound, bitch.
Yeah, MC Magnus, bitch, Killer Clan, Cosby bound on you clowns. Forget about that. K-Rock in this motherfucker, College and Macklemore bound,
Yeah, Juice Man for this motherfucker, have a great night, living down, be out.
right behind me, no one jumping, run me through the back. You know, give me something. But out my niggas, they stopping with a paper rockin' the fuck with this. Say if you with me, say if you with me. Man, we fuck them down, we fuck them down. I'm the one coming up and they back, don't think I'm a day, y'all run the pump, dumping that white, don't scrubbing that dick, don't make it back, don't do that bitches, don't you know? You nigga got the black on the back of the front, that pop is hope. Sitting down and low, level waiting for my time to come. With this boots and me observing, maybe I just might make bumps with this thing on my own record. Back on the streets with no employment, without no G's up in my pocket. Tell me how can I have enjoyment throughout my life? Same old shit, known as a max, don't love no bitch, cause if I love them, I can trust them. Breaking these rocks gon' make me rich, the guys in my clique, my clique must bust us, there's no testing us. Pop them and drop them, lock them and top them, my dynamite on top shit, haters crossing, it's the end, bitch. You're running to bulletproof, ho, we steal the 666, crossing to the P, erasing niggas that run the splurs with flows of horror. I'm dropping like Steven Spielberg, deep into the mouth, ain't number killers up in the dark. I'm gripping the hatchet when slicing body parts in the park. Moon full of blood, could it be another Jeffrey Dahmer? I'm speaking and creeping and blowing them shit like the Unabomber, bitch. Rolling with the devil on the level, dig your bitch, hit you with the hike on the mic, I make your ass rich. Hickory dickory dock, cause I pull out my Glock and I'm ready to pump up on beats. Some motherfucker bringing the work, I'm bringing my niggas, so we gon' start this shit. Yeah, the 666, we bring it real, and motherfuckers on the text, real. I'm fucking flying, I'm fucking real on the mic like I've been a holy deal. There's no prize in my life, there's no who thinking it hard to walk up to the star, but send it like you're the bar. Got my back and watch how quickly I react with that big. Caught his head, rolling in that bucket load. Then they caught some static, so they reached the ground and 44. Bucket with my nigga black, he's stacking, plus he pimpin'. Got you alone with you,
shut the fuck up, bitches. If I bust your ass better than I scream, don't make me have to wipe your motherfucking brains off my sheets. I'm gonna burn you, watch you burning. Nightmare bad dream, take you to the beast in the pit of Hades. Thunder roar, stormy black clouds. I stole the 7 seal in the angel craft. That's girl, I love you. I wanna be with you forever. You too evil though, we gonna give you to the devil.
What's up, do you wanna come against me? Do you wanna get your ass erased off the M&P? Devil daughters coming out, nigga better watch out. Cause you got the queen of sins, nigga, I'ma turn it out. Coming to you mean, cause it's in me to fuck you up. Listen here, dude, it's a ride, so just fuck it up. Smoking on the fucking bluff, till my mouth about to blow. Fuck the fucking universe, cause we brought you the end, ho.
First I wanna grab a nigga by his neck, drag him to my fucking set, take the nigga blow, and his cheese and them cigarettes. Put my gun up to a no, time up from head to toe. Take the bitch to Evergreen, throw him in the bio. Call my niggas D and Blue, Project Pack, y'all know the do. Creep through the streets with them things blast on any fool. 666 killers in this motherfucker running shit. If you wanna play it, hit the click, then you're done. Gotta keep my head up, no need for me to stop and get stuck. So rock with luck, it's the rolling, cause gangsta black can't get fucked. Lil' Boone creeping on King, but Martin Luther ain't good. Ain't never profit and dub, and SPV's all up in me. Rimming, sipping, while dripping, while gripping, rolling for juice. Women ripping, while dipping, and ain't no stopping, it's stupid. So if your bank ain't no swole, then ain't no stopping the profit. That's super straight for the 8, and look no in it in the eyes, nigga. Shoot him in the head, man. Snuggle on that cocoa plant. Start a house and call it kill a man. Fill a man with love. When I'm full of drugs, I'm on your food. Drugs in the fucking my face down in the first round, fool. Down in what you love to do, but you ain't got the right to. Planning on your new CD, now hope, tell me what you prove. I ain't seen shit, new shaking, but your body out of film. Off the profit, posse, let you live, we'll kill you next year. You know that proper, read of it, love on it, all about, get the white truck.
Magazine, here interviewing the 666 marketing members who has a unique quality of rap style. What would you do if someone tried to duplicate your ideas?
Well, I shall take 1,000 razor blades and press them in their flesh. Take my pitchfork out the fire, soak it in their chest. Through the ribs, spines, charcoal the muscle tissue, and send what's left back to your memory, cause that bitch might miss you. But first, I want to slowly peel off all your skin. Heat grease a boiling hot, pouring on you and your dead friend. I probably ought to be naughty, so horribly slaughtering the body. I am so naughty because I am moderately into photography, following through the autopsy. But man, fuck it, pour some acid on them too. That's what I would do, skinny girl, what would you do?
Just look into the eyes of the man, slanging the AK to knock out my enemy, feel the rage of the blast, he done passed. Leaving no trace of the evidence, body rinsing about chopped up in pieces. His soul arose, I placed the tools up under my mattress. My conscience is lacking the strength, cause I murder a bitch and the devil just rushing my time with this knife in my hand, causing death when you're sleeping. The casket like me, you know, killers in mine. Pulling the jack, bitch me that cheese, make a stupid move, nigga you bleed. Bust a 17, please don't scream, don't run either. Long range be sweet, never run from the bush shots, busting at your back when I'm fully deck, ain't no clue. We too deep, you sleep, we creep. Choose mine, what would you do?
What's a nigga look in the white pages for this bitch? Mafia style, nigga, cause you don't know who you're fucking with. Call the man as fucking home, little but breathing on the phone. Warning sign to let you know I'm coming, so you better be gone. Run better run, I'll be stopping ya. With the tonight I'll be popping ya. Witness a nigga from North Memphis, I'm the 666 Mafia. 2 killers at your front door, 3 killers at and saw them gas pointed at the window. Nothing but destruction after we touched the man. I thought you knew that's what I would do. Gangsta, what would you do?
They caught up a master plan on how to fuck some bitches dead. That's the move the devil started coming with the living dead. Yes, I'm so crazy, so scandalous, I will hurt you, bitch. Touch your body with nothing but fire, then might call me, shoot you, bitch. Blast you in your head, make sure you dead, cause I don't want you to live. My words are wisdom, the wicked, the bigger, the bigger, the freedom. The triple is mafia, do nothing sorry, but none of you got me whole. We full of that weed, so we proceed to take your fucking soul. It's not a problem when I fuck you, bitch, I do it smooth. That's what the devil's daughter do. Now fly, what would you do?
Music with the real 666 niggas for your death. Ain't no shame up in my game as you take your last breath. 6 niggas trio ready to kill, bust a sucker jaw. Here's a buck, I'm clicking on you lemons, flat on fire you pump. To you fucking imitators, like the grand fucking click. Bite on play your style and slip. Soon you will be stacking, bitch. Like gon' bring them body bags. Lord, you touch your fork and shovel. Dig this, let's bury that bitch. Play her down and with the devil. Bust a numb, red rum, Mr. Abby and Boo. Oh, that's what the flower do. Now kill a man, what
Once I get up crunchy and I get full of that holy dope, the devil's already in me, so I ain't gotta go too far to look. You fucked up with the rope, so your murder's all on my mind. From Satan's inside, move my hand to this plastic knife. Burning from the aim, my Glock does more. Every click of the eye, but before I go down up to Lucas in your weak thighs. Fall to your knees, now it's time for you to bless. My fist full of fur, I'll punch a hole straight through your chest. So any trick that wanna violate this, everything is cool. You heard what I was doing, and the triple six so fucking cool.
Nigga, live by your rep, but I ain't taking shit. When I blast on your ass, I'm gon' empty this clip. Nigga, live by your rep, but I ain't taking shit. When I blast on your ass, I'm gon' empty this clip. Nigga, live by your rep, but I ain't taking shit. When I blast on your ass, I'm gon' empty this clip. Nigga, live by your rep, but I ain't taking shit. When I blast on your ass, I'm gon' empty this clip.
See, we can't tolerate no nigga that is lazy. Broke out the blender and I made some crazy gravy. It's easy, and when it was time to get busy, don't break. You can wish, but you can't escape.
No escape, nigga.
Because we crave dead flesh. 666, bitch, easily you can't be next.
Yeah, bitch, the 666 mafia, breaking motherfucking bones like it ain't shit. For the 9 nickel, biatch. Yeah, all these little 666 mafia, for the 9 fat Memphis niggas. Memphis, nigga, Memphis.
I took you no matter. Lay out your arm.